Hello and welcome once again to Akosia's blog. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell when you're done. In today's recipe, we are preparing Nkate Cake or peanut or groundnut cake as it's popularly called in Ghana. This is a Ghanaian candy bar or shaped form of snack and it's made from groundnuts and melted sugar. Come with me as I take you through the process today. First of all, I have my sugar, granulated sugar, and then my raw peanuts or groundnuts. In my saucepan, I'm pouring my groundnuts into it and I'm going to roast it for about 30 to 40 minutes. This is the most tedious part of the whole process, but trust me, that is worth it. This recipe or this snack is commonly eaten in Guinea and Senegal also. And in Guinea it's called Congodo and Senegal too is called Luga. Now continue watching me today and trust me, I will show you 2 secret ingredients that will make your business stand out with Nkate Cake. Now I'm going to stir this continuously. Please don't stop stirring it because when you keep on stirring, you distribute the heat evenly in your saucepan and then it won't burn. So when you start, just peel some. See, the skin is still white, so it means it's not done. So you continue. Another thing you can also use to identify whether your groundnut is cooked or not is to also smell. Or you have to smell it. Now when you start, it has this raw peanut smell, but then as it goes on, the smell keeps on changing. Now here I'm peeling it off and then the skin is brown, so it means it's ready to be used. So I'll continue stirring for an additional 2 to 5 minutes and then I'll take it out of the fire. Now it's done, so I'm pouring it into another saucepan. Please don't leave it in the saucepan that you roasted your groundnuts in because it will continue cooking whilst it's still hot. Wait and allow it to completely cool off before you start peeling the skin out of the nuts. Now when it's too much, trust me, you can't be doing it like I'm doing here, peeling it one after the other. No, it will become too tedious, and time is also expensive, so you can rub it in your palms like I'm doing here, or you can do it like we do traditionally, and I'll show you that process also. Our grandmothers had a way of doing this so simple. They just take 2 saucepans and then raise one above the other. Whilst pouring the groundnuts inside, they just blow air around it and then the skin will just go out of it. They do it for 1 or 2 times and then they are good to go. This is kind of simple, but it's so messy and you have a lot to do after you are done with your peeling. Also, they have this tray that they call a papa. I don't know if it's the right pronunciation, a papa tray or a papa tray. And then they just be shaking it whilst blowing air on top of it. And then all the skin would also peel off the peanuts. And made it so simple and fun whilst doing that. So they do it like I'm doing in the tray and then they keep on blowing the air over it and then all the skin peels off after they clean up their mess like I'm doing over here. After you are going to crush your peanuts and you can use your food processor, your blender has to be set at pulse to achieve this, or you can use your potoyowa to also crush it. We do not want it too smooth, neither do we want it too rough, though we have rough peanut cake also, but this recipe we want it in between texture. So I'm using my bowl and then my eta to crush my peanut. Traditionally, we use a mortar and pestle, the one used for palm nuts, which is called abewedro and abewoma, to crush the peanut. It's very simple. Within a minute or two, you are done, depending on how much pressure you exert on it. But this one is kind of tedious. I used about 5 to 10 minutes to achieve this. So who knows? At times, our grandmothers are wise. Now in my saucepan, when I'm done crushing it, I'm going to pour my sugar into it. We are going to heat this one up till it's caramelized, and then I'll show you the 2 secret ingredients that makes my mother stand out from others when selling her Nkate cake. You know, this one, even my grandmother told her the secret, but then a lot of people do not know, and that is your margarine. So when I'm in Ghana, I use my Blue Band margarine for this recipe, or Cook brand, because it has this unique taste that makes your Nkate cake stand out. So try it, and then you'll be good to go. Wedding Nkate cake dear obekwa koto obi de unkonye bia Nkate ni ehichire ya so de na nye de e de niema ketu ebi fra e ma ne yesonko a wuni te ne no makacho no next time no fashion ho na fa your business. Now after this is the second one too. I'm adding evaporated milk to this one, and then I'll keep on stirring till it's well melted into my caramelized sugar. This one, no one will tell you, only Akosia Vlog will tell you this unique trick to making your Nkate cake stand out from the rest. Continue stirring till everything is well melted before adding your crushed peanuts into it. Remember that if you don't eat sugar or you're not fond of sugar, this is not the right recipe for you. If you are allergic to peanuts, please don't go there. It's also not good for you as well. Make sure that the sugar is also more, because when it's less, it becomes frou-frou, or it becomes, I don't know the English word, so tell me in the comment section, and then trust me, I will be so grateful. After I just poured it into my baking paper, and then I will level it up, add another baking paper to it, and then use my rolling pin to smoothen it a bit. If you do not have your baking paper and you're in Ghana, you know, in every kitchen in Ghana, we have these small tables that we use for cutting our vegetables and the rest. You can just oil the top of it, you pour it on it, and then you oil your rolling pin as well. Then you roll it into the shape that you want. After you cut it like I'm doing over here, make sure to cut it whilst it's still hot or malleable, and then you are good to go. When it starts cooling, trust me, you won't like the results, because it will become very hard and you can't cut into it. So you cut it into your desirable shape. You can cut it into cubes or into any shape that you want. If you're also making it to sell to school kids, please don't make it too dense like you see here. Make sure you roll it flat. That way you get a lot of money and lots of profit too. Now, to my existing subscribers, thank you so much for the love you guys continue showing me, to those viewing as well. Thank you so much. If you're new here, this is Akosia's vlog. I show you all the tricks and secrets that people do not want you to know when you're cooking your food. And feel free over here. You are warmly welcome, and in this channel, it's all about love. Thank you everyone once again for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment under my videos, and give me thumb up for more recipes. The next time I will show you how to make the rough peanut cake also. Bye bye.